Tell me what's going on.
Just before 4 p.m., we received multiple reports of a working fire here at the 500 block of Harrison Street next to the Space Needle. When crews arrived on scene, a bystander informed us that they may have seen a person on the second floor of the building on fire. We were unable to go inside due to heavy smoke and concerns for structural collapse, but we did use thermal imaging cameras from the outside, and we were not able to identify a person in that building. Right now, crews are pouring water on the fire through a defensive position, meaning that they're on the outside pouring water in. At this time, we're working to get the fire under control. Afterwards, the investigation will start.
How many crews do you have on site right now?
At the moment, we have 10 engines and 5 ladder trucks and additional support units. At least 70 firefighters are currently on scene.
What are you trying to tell people not to come down?
Well, one, I know it's during rush hour. I did send out an alert Seattle message for residents and people who work in this area. If you're within half a mile of this area, please close your windows and doors to prevent smoke inhalation. We will be here for a few more hours.
Yeah, it looks like it's still burning on the inside.
That's correct. And the problem is we're unable to go inside to attack it directly because of the concern for structural collapse along with heavy smoke.
Okay.
Hey, you guys, don't do that. Don't do that. He doesn't have IFB.
Okay, so again, we are live, Ron, and unfiltered here on NewsNOW from Fox. You can hear them with a fire chief, I believe, down on the scene there. Fire crews are trying to get the fire under control at this time, as obviously you can see those active flames right behind him. He's going to go back and tend to the building fire right there. Again, multiple alarm building fire. Fire crews on scene. Investigation will be underway after they tend to those active flames, sending quite a bit of smoke up into the air. This is coming out of Seattle, Washington. Not sure exactly how it started, but it has just been going on pretty recently here. So we're going to stay on these live pictures here as we have them. That's what we want to do for you, bring you any of these live scenes from across the country. But so if you're just tuning in right now to NewsNOW from Fox, welcome. It is almost 5:30 here in Phoenix, Arizona. A 2-alarm fire is clearly still ongoing in a vacant building. It's sending some smoke billowing into the air this afternoon near the Seattle Center. According to the Seattle Fire Department, crews were called out around 4 p.m. To this intersection here. They believe that the building was vacant and later said that they used thermal imaging and did not find signs of anyone inside. Crews were not able to go inside of the building. They were maintaining a defensive position. They say that this was due to concerns for building stability. No injuries have been reported yet at this time, but they are obviously keeping people out of the area. Multiple road closures in like I said, that area right there, if you're familiar with Seattle. They have multiple trucks there fighting this fire right now, but luckily, like they said, no injuries at this time. Again, just outside of Seattle Center there. We just heard from a fire official down on the ground saying they haven't even started with the investigation yet because their main concern is to get these flames under control. We're just going to listen in to the scene there, take in the sights and sounds of this multiple alarm building fire in Seattle, Washington.
Hey, David.
And so we just wanted to stay on these live pictures here as it's pretty wild right there in downtown Seattle. You can see fire crews on scene dousing those flames with water, trying to get it all under control. No injuries, again, reported at this time. We're going to stay on these live pictures for some of you, send the rest on a 2-minute commercial break. When we come back, more to come here on News Now from Fox. And we do have live reporting from Fox 13 coming out of Seattle, so we'll listen in to what they have to say down on the scene.
From the outside, we're not able to go in safely inside due to concerns for structural collapse. At the moment, the fire has extended to the roof of the building, and we have our ladder trucks. Their aerials are up, pouring water directly on that fire. We're working to get it under control right now.
What do you know about that building? Was this a vacant building?
Yes, this has been vacant for quite some time. I don't have the exact year at the moment, though.
Got it. Obviously, it's a dangerous situation when you have a fire this involved. So what do people need to know right now about what your crews are going through?
So right now, we're operating from a safe distance because of concerns that the walls may collapse. We are pouring water from the outside into the inside of the building. For any resident who lives nearby within at least half a mile, please close your windows and doors. I'd recommend if you are outside, stay inside because of the amount of smoke that this fire is creating.
In the meantime, what else do people in the area need to know? I know that Seattle Department of Transportation, David, has closed down all the streets around there. Obviously, you don't want people coming by to see what's going on, but what is the situation around you and how smoky is it right there in that immediate area where you are?
Well, I'm standing about 100 feet away from the building. There is considerable smoke still coming out of the second floor windows. The street on Harrison and Fifth Avenue North are currently closed. They may remain closed for quite some time until we get this fire fully extinguished.
So give me the game plan for the night. How long do you think this will take to put it out? And when do you think for those people who live around the area may be able to kind of get back to their homes? And when will those streets reopen, do you believe?
I don't have a definitive timeline at this moment because we're still working to get the fire under control. I'm still seeing thick black smoke coming out of these windows, so we may be here throughout the evening. For anyone who is parked in a trapped area nearby, please notify SPD or the firefighters on scene. We'll try to see if we can get you or your vehicle safely out of here.
And David, you described this defensive posture. Will you continue to just, and have you heard this term before, surround and drown? So you hit it from all angles outside the building, but eventually, what is the process? How do you go in there and determine if somebody was inside?
So we have thermal imaging cameras that can see through smoke and see heat signatures throughout the building. Once we've essentially surrounded and drowned that fire, and once heat levels are down to a more safer level, we will see if we can go inside to do a primary search. But at this time, it's currently not safe.
And I know it's early, David, but you don't have any idea how this fire started, do you?
Unfortunately, no, I do not. And the fire is under investigation.
Okay. And did you guys get any reports of people squatting in that building, living in that building?
No, we did not, but you'd have to refer to SPD for that information.
Will do. Anything else you want people to know as we're watching live now, David?
Yes, again, if you live within half a mile